start the recording either way. Welcome the YouTube audience back. They'll be watching this on the VOD on demand for CLG FC episode 101. It is day 75 on the Twitch. It's 101 on the YouTube. And we've got ourselves what should be an interesting matchup versus Trafford United, who are in fourth. They are the preseason bookies' favorite to be a promotion candidate, we would say. So a bit of an interesting one. They've had a rough start, but they've since come on a little bit since then to get up into fourth place. So really a good measuring stick as to just how competitive we're going to be in this division, which right now looks like it will be pretty competitive. We beat Staconians 2-1. We beat Rushford Park 3-0. We're doing quite all right. It has to be said. I'm just skipping ahead in the shooting real quick. Because this is a gold medal match between who? Turkey and somebody. Anyway, mixed team air pistol final. I have finally found the meme. You know that guy from the Olympics who's like doing the little meme, you know? I have found where that's from now. That's apparently from this gold medal match between Turkey and somebody, but yeah, this is a gold medal match, so he's won a medal, which is pretty neat actually. And the dude's what, 51 or whatever, and his teammate's 24. Shooting is a fun sport. It's part of what I like about the Olympics is that there are sports that you do not have to be particularly of a young age to be competitive in. You know, like most of the physical sports, you have to be very young of age to be competitive in it. But with something like shooting, you just have to have good eyesight, man. You just have to really train your eyesight. Um, Rushford Park, AFC Einsdale. We actually got a big help from Rushford Park. Smith in the 10th, and then again in the 41st minute. AFC Einsdale were 2-0 up away from home at the break. Oh, it's Serbia they're playing. But Rushford Park, McLeod in the 46th, Murphy a minute later, and Koppel 10 minutes after that has meant that Rushford Park get a big 3-2 win. They remain 8th on the win, but it's a good win that pulls them further away from relegation. They were only 2 points away from above relegation prior. Now they're a solid 5. But it does mean that one of our early contenders in AFC Einsdale, who looked like they were going to be very competitive in this league, are sitting 8 points back. That's an 8-point gap between us and not being promoted. So that's a big gap early on, 6 games into the season. Remember, it's only 22 games this season, so a much shorter season this time round. We still have Norcross 5 points back, but five points is a good gap. I feel like 5 points is something where if we can even expand on it, let's say, we have to play. I mean, we've already played Norcross, I think, but let's say we maintain the 5 point gap all the way till we have to play them again. We beat them again, then it's 8, and you're looking at a league that might be done and dusted. So it's really down to who's going to drop points now between the next match between us and Norcross. That's what I feel it's going to be like. So we watched the bronze medal match before we went live. That was India versus Republic of Korea, and India won the match 16-10, so they get the bronze. Sorry. We'll well, remind me in a month, please. Okay, because he's pretty good already. Fine. Callum Tomset should be on the transfer. His potential keeps dropping. Callum Tomset, and like his stats aren't bad for this level, but I just feel like maybe next year we put him on the transfer list. We can loan Charlie Wilson. That's fine. We're gonna move on. 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 We're gonna move. We're just gonna go right to the end. All right, cool. So 5 days to go till the fixture. Looking at 2 games tonight. Um, and then we'll be getting into we'll be 8 games through the season by the end of tonight. So uh, yeah. Whew. Well, really tired all of a sudden. But maybe it's the crash off the ice cream ad. I managed to have ice cream tonight after dinner. It's really good. So, all right, leagues in focus. We'll start with MLS. NYCFC is top, Montreal Impact second, Inter Miami third. They've all secured playoff places. Well, 2 games still to play. New England Revolution are fourth, Columbus Crew fifth, Orlando City sixth, New York Red Bulls seventh, Toronto FC eighth, FC Cincinnati is ninth, Chicago Fire are a point on the outside looking in. DC United are bottom of the East. They're 9 points. They're 11 points back with 2 to play. They're out. Nashville 10 back with 2 to play. They're out. Atlanta 8 back with 2 to play. They are out. The Union 7 back with 2 to play. They are officially out. So it's down to Charlotte, Chicago, and the rest of the league, or the rest of the East. In the West, Real Salt Lake top by a point over LA Galaxy in second. Portland Timbers are third, and all three of those have secured a playoff spot. San Jose Earthquakes fourth, then it's St. Louis City, Austin FC, LAFC, Seattle Sounders, and FC Dallas. Minnesota United on the outside by a win. Colorado Rapids and Houston Dynamo outside by a point looking in. Uh, Sporting Kansas City is the worst team in the league, and they will finish the worst team in the league this year on just 22 points. They have just 4 wins. So they're out of playoff contention, being 19 points back. Vancouver is 7 points back with 2 to play. They are out. In the Premier League, City lead United on goals scored by a single goal scored. Um, so Man City and then Man United. Newcastle are second, Brentford are third, Newcastle are third, Brentford are fourth, Everton are fifth, Southampton are sixth, Leicester seventh, Liverpool are eighth, Arsenal's ninth, Villa's 11th, Chelsea's 13th, my beloved West Ham are 14th, Spurs are 16th. um, So it is Chelsea, West Ham, Bournemouth, and Tottenham, all 3 points above the drop. Sunderland above the drop by a goal in the goal difference over Burnley. Norwich are 2 points adrift in 19th. Brighton at the foot of the table are 3 adrift. In the Sky Bet Championship, Sheffield Wednesday lead the league by a point over Ipswich Town, who are in the promotion spots by 5 goals in the goal difference. Over Crystal Palace. And then you've got Wolves, so Wolverhampton Wanderers, Coventry City, and Sheffield United. Luton Town are outside the playoffs by 6 goals scored. Watford are a point on the outside looking in. At the bottom, Derby are a point above the drop. Derby County over Huddersfield Town, who are 22nd. Reading and Blackburn Rovers are a point adrift in the bottom 2 places. Sky Bet League 1, it is Millwall that lead the league by 3 points. Swansea leading the playoff places by 4. Swansea City, that it being the playoff places being AFC Wimbledon, Plymouth Argyle, Stoke City, and Oxford United. Charlton Athletic and Preston North End are 2 points on the outside looking in. Sky Bet League 2, Tranmere Rovers lead the league by a point. And then, at the bottom of Sky Bet League 1, real quick. Wickham Wanderers a point above the drop. Stockport County are above the drop by 2 goals in the goal difference over Blackpool. Cheltenham Town are a point adrift in 22nd. Burton Albion are 5 adrift in 23rd. Chesterfield are 6 adrift at the foot of the Sky Bet League 1 table. Sky Bet League 2, Tranmere lead the league by a point over Shrewsbury Town and Crawley, who are 3 points above the playoff places, which include Torquay United, Milton Keynes, Bradford City, and Crewe Alexandra. Rochdale and Fleetwood Town are a point on the outside looking in. At the bottom, Woking and Leyton Orient 3 points above the drop. over Doncaster Rovers, who are 23rd. Newport County are 4 adrift at the foot of the table. Vanarama National, it's now York City that leads the league by a goal in the goal difference over AFC Fylde, Solihull Moors, South Shields, Kidderminster Harrier, Oldham Athletic, and Southend United, the last of which is only in a playoff spot by 2 goals on a goal difference over Dagenham and Redbridge. Scunthorpe United and Dorchester Town are also level on points with them. Maidenhead United and Bromley are on the outside looking in. That's Bromley in 12th, by the way. At the bottom of the table, FC Halifax are 2 points above the drop over Sutton United in 21st. Hartlepool United are 3 adrift in 22nd, along with East Lyon 23rd. Ebbsfleet are 5 adrift at the foot. That's Ebbsfleet United 5 adrift at the foot of the Vanarama National table. The league directly above us, Old Mancunians are leading the league by 2 points over Shevington. Catton United, who remember went up last season from the division we're in now, are currently sitting third, 3 points back. And then at the foot of the table, you've got Stockport Georgians Reserves and Fleetwood Hesketh, who are a point above the drop over East Manchester in 9th and Litherland under 18s in 10th. That is leagues in focus. Let's keep moving on with our league here. We should get ready. We got 4 days to go. So we got Serbia. I think they won the first set, Serbia, here. Or first shot. The second shot, Turkey's won by a point. Or by 0.1, I should say. So it's 2-2 in this shooting final. Kunikun's out 2 to 4 days. He should be fine for the match. So, see who can win this. It's the Turkish don't even use the one eye cover. They don't use any eye cover at all. Oh, they've just taken it by 0.1 again. So Turkey going to be 4-2 up in this gold medal match. Nice. I want Turkey to win. I really want Turkey to win. Cause I'm like, bro, this 51-year-old that can win the freaking Olympic gold medal. That is the dream right there. So, let's reject them. You're a B, yeah, but like, whatever. Anyway, let's see if he can do it. Oh my God, dude. He's at a 10.6 and he's just looking down the sights, man. Turkey's got 6-2 lead. Timeout Serbia. Well, it's a gold medal match. They're like, it's an early timeout to be called. Well, it's a gold medal match. So you kind of understand it. You don't want it to get out of the way before you don't want the match to get out of control before it, can. So, but anyway, we've got what is this? 3 days ago, we got a day to go. 3 days ago, we got a day to go. That's right. Uh, we are into almost match day, so we're expected to sell 90 tickets. We're 4-7 favorites. Trafford United are 9-2. The draw is 3-1. Oh, Jesus Christ! As if my play style is an issue, winning 5 fucking promotions. Like, come on, man. Like, like what? Who are you? Let's go with the pre-match press conference. Let's kick this off with the first question from Jack Calvert at the Daily Star. Yeah, I'm playing to your own strengths. Trafford currently in fourth place, 8 points behind your league leaders. Why do they say the name? Like, why don't they just say behind you guys? So, oof, 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 oof. Serbia, that was bad. And it's not been reconciled. 8-2, Turkey. Um, we'd be expecting a win on Saturday against arguably one of the better sides in this league. I consider us to be strong favorites. Frank has had a fine start. I'm delighted with Frank's start. Brat has been with you, and its record speaks for itself. I have no idea where that story's come from. You're on a good run of form. How much of that is down to the air of positivity? The club's in a really fun place to be right now. And there you go. That is that. Dismisses Wall. Yeah, I mean, I don't know where they come up with this shit, really. Um, let's save the game. Or let autosave save the game, I guess, right? Not us. 9.34. Oh, what a shot. 20.2. Ah, wow. Serbia took that. That's a really good shot. 8-4. So we are the top billing. First versus fourth. Norcross got Chesterton down in seventh. That's the other one to watch. We are expected to win. Hopefully we can. Hopefully we can. That's the idea. The idea is that we'll be able to uh, uh, we'll be able to win here. So, all right. 8-4. That's tight. This shooting contest is tight. 10.3, 20.5, 10.1, 20.0, 8-6. uh, Warren Abbott is the striker. We don't really need him. Snicky's going to dive into tackles now. Rudwick have signed Tom Parrish. I guess I can kind of remove Tom and his god awful unibrow off my list. Good level 14 player and could improve a lot, but he's only 25. Or he's already 25. So it's one of those things where like uh he is gonna wind he only has another year to develop. Logic FC enjoy big wins over Weldstone under 18s. They're not a bad side. Let's go to the match report. Cunningham in the fourth and Troseth a minute later in the fifth to put us 2-0 up. Then it's Aikens 12 minutes, in the 12th minute, and 2 minutes after that for his brace. Wardrobe in the 40th. It was 5-0 at half. No score after halftime. And that's how it finished, 5-0. We move up to 5th in the league on 15 points. We're still 12 back from Dulwich Hamlet, who are just running away with it now. 8 points clear. 10.4, 10.5 is a 20.9. That is turkey. 10-6. There you go. Everybody playing except, I mean, it looks like everybody's playing. What is that? That is a full slate of games, actually. Yeah, everybody's playing all 6 games today. So we're going to mark, these are 3 marking assignments. We are going to get into it. Confused? Why is he confused? I don't understand that. Anyway, let's get into it, shall we? They've made 4 changes to their starting lineup from the previous match. Jack, you have got to calm the fuck down, man. Keep it going. That didn't motivate anybody. Let's get underway. Let us get underway here. Serbia's got this one. It's going to be 10-8 now. Here we are. And Trafford United get us underway. This is just a kickoff highlight. Unless it turns into something here. No. It's a good ball. That's a good ball. Oh, Twinkle, why have you done that? Good Lord, Twinkle. It's the end of the highlight, though. A Konigund free kick in the 2nd minute. It's lofted in. Frank is there, the header, and it's just tipped by Hill over the bar. There's Sheamus to take the corner. Whipped in. Sticky could be there, but Hill's grabbed it. Oh, 10 apiece now. Thompson. Cotton. This is the 4th minute now. Cotton. Humphreys. Out wide. Humphreys. Being pressed. Back for Hackney. The cross comes in. Southam could be there, and he's headed it way over. Here's Cotton. Campbell. Again, and it's headed away by me. Oh, a 7.3. Oh, wow. A 10.8. But the 7.3 killed him in that round. So Serbia takes the lead, 12-10. And that's a good grab by Brat. Here's Sheamus. Good move, Sheamus. Cuts back for Twinkle. Got Frack on the side. Frack back for Sheamus. Too heavy a touch maybe. Falls for Twinkle. Twinkle too heavy a touch. It falls for Frack. Frack back for Sheamus. The cross. Spaps could be there. And it's just over the bar. In the 10th minute. Here's Humphreys. Here's Parks, 17th minute. Spaps. Parks. Cookies. Oh, that's a good cross. Sheamus could be their back post, but Wardley's headed it away. It's taken off Thompson by Frack. Frack's done very well to win that. Frack gets it back to Sheamus. Back for Frack. Twinkle's there. The shot. Oh, what a save. What a save. Damn. And here's Sheamus to take the corner. Back post, but Hill's out to meet it. That's going to be won by, well, Jeremy to Bardem. Southam. So cut out by Frack brilliantly. Here's Sheamus. Much needed too. We were out of shape. Sheamus now to bring it upfield. Finding Snicky. Snicky. Back for Sheamus in space. Back to Twinkle. Too heavy a touch from Twinkle. He's turned the ball over. Here's Cotton. Cotton. Offsides. Offsides. Come on, Turkey. Here's Twinkle with a ball. Meant for Sheamus, but he stops the run. Wardley will bring it down. 9.9. That's not great. 10.0. 20.3. 20.0. Turkey. Oh, no, he's through. He's on sides too. Cotton. He's going for goal, and he shot it wide. That's a big let up. Here's Thompson. Campbell back posts. It's over. Here's Parks. Parks whips across it. Back post. King heads it away. Akonikun will come down with it. Here's Akonikun to cross back in. Campbell has to put it out for a corner. Here's Sheamus. Cornerback post. Rushford Park pulled one back versus. Is it whomever it is? I can't remember. Chesterton taking the lead against Norcross. That's a big help. Sheamus might be offsides here. Norcross have leveled. Here's Spaps. Twinkles. He's on sides. Twinkles absolutely pulled it wide. Oh, man. Serbia just. I think it's 14-12 for Serbia now. Here's Cookies. Snicky! Yeah! Snicky has headed it in. And we lead. Oh, it's 14-all. Sorry. So, whoever wins this shot will win gold. If they draw, they shoot again. It's sudden death now for the shooting for the team, the mixed team air rifle. I'm sorry, the mixed team 10-meter air pistol final. Campbell. Bernathan. Meant for Humphreys. Parks has brought that down nicely. He's going to clear it. He had no other option. Wardley's got it. Thompson on the side. Frax missed it. Thompson took it first time, and it's way, 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 way wide. 20.1 for the Serbs. A 10 needed. 10.0 will be. Oh, he's not got it. That's a shame. Jack Sheamus. Oh, what a ball. What a ball from Sheamus. Snicky's got it down. Snicky's got two. What a ball from Sheamus. That's incredible. Look at this ball from Sheamus over the top. Look at the run from Snicky, man. What a run. That's insane. Two 0 a score. Humphreys, Southam, Thompson, Trafford looking for a way back in this match. Frack, good tackle, but it falls to Wardley. Cross comes in. Parks gets the head to it first. It goes out for a corner, but, I mean, Parks did well there to put it out for a corner, to be fair to him. Walmer Bridge take the lead versus Burskoff Dynamo. Here's Humphreys. That's gone out of play. Spaps, Akonikun, Cookies. Spaps. Myself. Twinkle. Looking for Akonikun. Got Sheamus on the left. Found him as well. That link up great. Sheamus, he had, oh, that's the hat trick. That is the hat trick goal for Snicky. Amazing, amazing stuff. I would have thought Sheamus here had a little opportunity for the cutback, and instead, that's just an amazing. I mean, Sheamus and Snicky have linked up twice now. So I think, and yeah, it was Cookies the first time on the assist, but man, Snicky's got a hat trick inside 35 minutes. That'll be a corner for Trafford United here. What is Jack? Jack's just aggressive, right? Here's Thompson back post. It's headed away. Sheamus. Twinkle. Well, he's almost been pushed off the ball. Is there going to be an advantage play? Doesn't look like it. Cookies has still won it. Oh, Humphreys heads it away. Could be anyone's Twinkle, but it's easy for Hill. Here's King. Cotton. Frack with a good cutout. Hackney. Don't know why Park stepped forward, but he kind of was in a tough spot. He's done very well there with that tackle, to be fair. Here's Humphreys. He's going to get the cross in. Budmathan was there, but it's eventually picked up in midfield by Snicky off the clearance. Now they've got it. They're going to give it to the right-hand side for Spaps. Spaps, 41st minute. Spaps. What's he going to do? He's going to get the cross in. The could be there. Jeremy has headed it out for a corner. AFC Einsdale taking the lead versus Staconians. It's headed up. It's headed around. It's headed back for Kunikuns. Just a bit wide on that one. Spaps, Cookies, Twinkle. Myself, Jack. Back to Twinkle. Back to Jack. Gotta let everything reset. Going for one over the top, but Hill's got it the whole way. Snicky's got 5 goals now, by the way. They've scored in only 2 of the previous 6 games, but they've bagged a hat trick here. Here's Hackney from Humphreys. Back, gives it back to Humphreys, over to Campbell, who has been booked, by the way. King as well. King over to Jeremy. Oh, that's really a lot of space for Thompson. That's a really good ball. We're in danger here, and I've somehow managed to cut it out. It will be a corner, but that was a really dangerous break for Trafford United. Humphreys gets the cross in. That is going to go all the way through, and Frack will come up with it. Frack is booked, but it is halftime. We are going to go into the dressing room and say, outstretched arms, you're doing brilliantly. Here's Jack. Frack. Twinkle. Just. Okay. Frack, Sheamus. Well, that was meant for cookies, but Southam's absolutely cut that out, and he could be off to the races here. Southam. Being caught up, you'll find Thompson on the wing. Maybe it's still there for Trafford United. That's a good touch. Thompson being pressured. He needs a cutback. Oh, Frack has taken it off him. Brilliantly. Sheamus. Twinkle. Back to Frack. Cuts it inside for Jack, and Jack goes for Spaps on the right-hand side. For Cookies. Cookies going for a chip over the top. The hands are up. It's one side. Sheamus! And that is a corner. Here's Parks. Parks. Jack. Frack. Little Cotton's going to come down with that. Southam. Was he on sides is the question. Yes, he was. Southam still with it. A big cutback. Bunmathan can't get to it. Snicky's got it. Oh, this is a brilliant break. Cookie's got space. Cookie's got Snicky breaking in the center. Can they find him? Here's the cross. Snicky could be there. Jeremy heads it away. Sheamus will let it run out. It will be a throw. Here's Wardley. Cotton. Back for Southam. Back for Thompson. That is knocked way forward. Southam's absolutely launching a sprint into it. Jack's caught it though.
No entity.
Hey,
I intend to
GB32.
live by my own code now.
You've had a long stream, brother. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Because I know you went for quite a long time tonight. Here's Bunmathan. That's cut out by Jack to pass to Southam. Here's Spaps. Thank you for the follow. I'm Kuju, right? I can go with Kuju. Cookie's going for goal. That's a great save from Hill. And Duck God of Quack coming in from the raid. What's going on, Duck God? So here's Frack with the corner. We are 3-0 up. That is Snicky on a hat trick inside 35 minutes. Things happen. We're at Napoli now. Had one hell of a busy transfer window with having to rebuild an absolutely dusted squad. How are you, mate? Doing well. We are top by 5, I want to say. 6 games into the season. It's only a 22-game season. Top 2 get promoted. And we're in the promotion spots by 8 points, but we're 5 clear of second place, who I think are drawing right now against 7th place. They're playing 7th this match day. This is the 7th match day of the season for us. But we're doing well. We've made it up to level 15 now. So we're starting to we're almost on the cusp of the more serious leagues, and by what I mean by that is like they're actually like 16, 18 teams deep. That's a corner that took a big deflection. So, but yeah, we're doing well. We had our 500th stream last night, so this is 501, which is pretty neat as well. So I'm looking forward to it. Oh, that Hill didn't get to that. That actually popped up on him, but it's still been cleared, and it's still Trafford that have it. They're running away with it here, and Konikun, that's a big tackle, but it's still there for Humphreys, but thankfully the highlight ends and maybe saves our graces. Um, we need to think about subs, and I think the first one is going to be a Konikun at AMC, and that's going to be Joe Jones. So it's now time to remove. Oh no, you got bot followed. Is that what happened? Oh boy, you got bot followed. Fucking hell. So King's headed away. I don't think they'll be able to do it here. I've got phone and email verification for chat and following. So if you've come from GB stream, first off, I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the stream. But second off, more than likely, if you're finding yourself unable to follow or chat, it's because um, phone verification and email verification is on in order to do so. Um, but uh, I mean, it's usually a little 60 here or there. This was just a constant flood. That's unfortunate, man. I know how frustrating that can be at times. So that was almost a really good ball into Snicky. If Cookie, I was just, Sheamus has come up with it though. That's a good save from Hill. He just made the save he needed to make. So 2,700's a fucking lot though. Like holy shit. But yeah. Oh, that's what a header, and what a save from Hill. That should have been 4. That should have been 4. We got to think about our second sub. I kind of want it to be Spabs, but I don't know who. I don't know who I don't have an AMR to replace him, so we might go with. Well, Cookies has been booked too. I didn't even realize that. I might go with one of these two because I'm complacent and Jack was nothing but aggressive earlier. So someone was desperate for attention. I guess so, man. I guess so. Actually, my energy is probably the weakest of the team. So let's bring on the great Ben Brindley, and honestly, let's get Simon Roger McKendy some minutes because Snicky's already got a hat trick. So like, it lasted 10 minutes. Good God. It's annoying because you can't set up your alerts and shit when that happens. So I know that's really annoying. Humphreys with a cross. And that, I think, was Cotton that got his head to it, but it has rolled over the net. So here's Humphreys with a free kick in the 69th. He goes for goal. Brock, what a save. And Cotton's dragged it wide. Cotton got the rebound, and he's dragged it wide. And now Jack's been booked. And I am out of subs. Fuck me. I should have. Why didn't I think to replace Jack, by the way? Why didn't I think to replace Jack is the most aggressive one on the side. And now Norcross are winning 3-1 at Chesterton, which means we're not getting help between us and second place. Gav went away for a bit where we could see the following on stream minus alerts. Oh my God. Was still going even after he came back. Yeah, I left my stream manager on display capture. Just let them watch the nonsense happen. That is funny though. That's good content. Gav is content king out here. But no, it's a shame that's like, you know what I mean? Like it is a shame that happens. Oh my God, Sheamus, what the fuck was that? That's a good ball. Cotton needs a cross here. He's found Thompson. That cross can come in now. Parks has got to win another header and put it out for another corner. So But I hope aside from that, you had a wonderful stream, and I do know that you were going for quite a while. I didn't get a chance to stop in, but especially after work, I didn't get a chance to stop in. But I do know I did see you on for quite a while. Uh, but yeah, you're at Napoli now, or Parthenope, as it's called in this game for stupid licensing reasons. McKendy's come from really far away to pick that ball up. Actually, we're still watching the Olympics, by the way. So that's 68, that's 67, that's 66, that's 65, that's 64. I have 64. I made it to day 5, by the way. But I have 64 vids left in day 5. Here's cookies, and McKinney was like right on the time. Nah, we're Napoli. I changed it in the pregame editor when I started to save back there, so the had the games released. So even new data updates, don't change my team names back. There you go. There you go. Smart thinking. I wouldn't have thought of that. I didn't even think of half the shit I had to edit in later. No, I didn't even think of the logo. I had to have Zig make the jerseys. I have to like, you know what I mean? Like I haven't half the players weren't even made. So stream this morning, then 6 hours in the evening. Defo content king. Yeah, man. Yeah, 100%. So um, here's Parks in the 81st. I'm out of subs, and I've got four fucking players booked. That's offsides on Smaps. So I need to update my command as well for Olympics. We are on rowing now. Um, I don't even know what this is, if these are heats or skulls. These are double skulls, semifinals, and more. So, uh, but here's Brindley. Cookies. Did he come back from? No, he was level. Brindley, Spaps. That's another question. I think he's on as well. Spaps going for goal. That's taking a deflection. It will be a corner. On FM25, United going to be Man UFC for me using the pregame editor now. I am not going to be buying FM25. So if there's no international management, I'm not interested. Just flat out. I'm not. I do not. I don't. I'm not bothered. So we'll be on FM24 for the whole of next year. So it might be one of those things where if you can still, you know how you can load your save over? Mukendi, nice. With tough angle there. Generally the worst thing I've ever heard, but sure. Well, I like international management, so if it's not available in the game, there's no point for me buying it. You know what I mean? I like to have my manager start at a lower level club, build their reputation up, try their hand at international management. But, so I'm feeling a bit irked by that too. I don't buy FM every year to begin with anyway. I have 10, 12, 16, 19, 20, 23, and 24. So there's always been gaps. So if you give me an opportunity where something that I like to do is not in the game, then I have no reason to buy it this year. I'll just come back in 26. And if it's something where, oh, okay, that did go out. I'm generally curious as to why not having a dig or anything. It's just objectively, yeah. But international management in general, in real life, is pretty garbage. It's pretty boring. There are very boring elements of international, like Nations League. Genuinely, outside of San Marino winning today, yes, that's a huge story. But genuinely, for the bigger nations, Nations Leagues is kind of pointless. Friendlies are really kind of pointless. So a lot of these windows are not really worth anything. You know what I mean? It's only all they've done is remove stuff and show crappy draft message board and delay the game. Yeah, but the main point is, I like my manager to be a dual manager, club and international. I've always liked that, and I've had my manager since FM16 be that dual manager. If that's not available, I don't have a reason to buy the game. Just flat out. Now, if you can carry your save over, if they're going to enable that, and I know everyone says, well, you will be able to, but I'm going to hold my breath. I'm not going to. The general basis of international is you still have anonymous control of your players. In game, you just pick them and play. You actually don't have control over player conditioning. I'm not arguing whether it was good or bad. I'm arguing the only thing I'm saying is I want to do it, and if it's not in the game, then it's not worth my money, especially full price, right? What's the point of it when you're not actually managing the squad of players you select? I understand it needs an overhaul. I think that's everybody agrees with that, but it's something that I want. No, I'm just curious why you find it enjoyable when it's got no redeeming qualities. Because I like international management. I like being able to manage at the Olympics. I like being able to manage lower sided nations to uh, try and see if they can win something. Because my first dig at international management was Hong Kong under 23s, and we finished runner up at the Asian Cup, the Youth Asian Cup, I should say. And since then, I've always liked it. So now I can't have the shortest, fastest, creative player. Also, now I can't have a barrel footballer in the game anymore. Yeah, I know, right? So, um, I enjoy it. I want it to be in the game, and for me, it's not worth paying full price. Now, again, the last thing I will say is, if you can carry your save over, like if I can carry this over into FM25, and I know everyone's telling me I'll be able to, but again, I'm not holding my breath because it's a brand new game engine with Unity, then I will buy FM25 at the end of its life cycle when it goes on sale for like 70% off. Then I'll buy it, port the save over in preparation for porting it over to 26. But if that's not available, then I'm not going to spend a dime on the game at all. I'll just come back in 26. There's no point. I don't know how likely it would be with the engines, but yeah, exactly. Everyone seems sure about it, and I'm like, like Unity is a it's a custom database. Yeah, but the thing is, Unity is extremely clunky, like extremely clunky. Um, so we don't know. We don't know. It might be another feature that in October they come out and say, "Hey, we have to hack this off." You know what I mean? It's a possibility. Sneaky into 32nd, 30th, 32nd, and 35th. Quick fire 1, 2, 3 from the striker, and that's enough to see us through. We did well on the XG. I mean, we dominated on the XG. They did get a fair amount of shots, but nothing really on target. Only the one chance. They had one clear-cut chance. That was the break that they had that I had to clear out for a corner. They only had 24% possession. We smoked them, and that was as good as a win as you will see. So, um, but yeah, we'll see. That's where I'm at. I mean, I have no problem playing 24 for another year. I play 10 and 16 currently. I don't have an issue playing 24 another year. It's fine. Um, so AFC Einsdale 1-0 over Staconians. Thomas in the 40th, and that's the only goal that of the fixtures. Einsdale will stay third. Staconians are going to stay sixth off the back of that. We're going to stay 6 points clear of, or in. We're going to be in the promotion spots by 8 points still. Walmer, Burskov, Dynamo, Walmer Bridge, Burke in the 33rd, and Lynch 4 minutes later gave Walmer Bridge the 2-0 advantage going into the break. Mensa in the final minute of the 90 was just a consolation. Walmer Bridge will take all 3 points. They move up to fourth off the back of that win. Burskov Dynamo slide to the very bottom of the table. We had our 3-0 win. It drops Trafford United to fifth. Durham District under 21s, Rushford Park. Rushford fresh off a victory over AFC Einsdale. And they couldn't find the magic again. It was Catton in the 9th minute for Durham District under 21s before Farouk Altay in the 22nd put them 2-0 up. Jones got one back before Edge put it in his own net, and it went 3-1 at the break. Riordan in the 72nd would make it 4 for Durham District under 21s. They get a big win. It lifts them off the foot of the table, but they're still in the drop by 1 goal in the goal difference. But they're at least in a better position here off the back of that win. Norcross and Chesterton. It was Johnson in the 25th, but Alfers a minute later to level at 1-1. Porter 3 minutes after that put Norcross 2-1 up at the break. Simpson in the 70th made it 3-1. Johnson got a consolation in the 89th to bag his brace, but Norcross do win. We didn't get any help from Chesterton, so we remain only 5 clear at the top. There was a chance there thinking, 2-1 or 1-1, that if they drew and we won, we could be really putting some daylight between us. Not to be just yet. Um, Southport and Einsdale Amateurs, Manchester Saints Athletic. Burton, the 31st, put Southport and Einsdale Amateurs ahead, but it was Manchester Saints Athletic. 6 minutes in the added time with Sass from the spot, and the kick from 12 yards would be good enough to settle for a point between the two. Southport and Einsdale, with that point, will move up to 10th position. They have just dragged themselves out of the drop on goal difference. That is all of the action from the league. So I do have the Tier 20 database with everything loaded in England, but I'm in the Swiss League. Why? Do you have it view only? That's my question. Um, Williams stands by counter-logic criticism despite poor result. I mean, okay, fair enough. Let's attend the post-press conference. Kick this off with the first question from Matt Kay in the Manchester Evening News. The referee was busy today with your side receiving an abundance of cards. Does the aggression approach concern you? Uh, I don't want to criticize the ref. It's not using a world mega pack of leagues to have 750,000 players. German tier 6-2 as I started. That's a proper save there, Duck God. Everything is playable. One thing with welcome, Shaughnessy. One thing with Ducky, never question what he does with his saves and tactics. Your brain will be better off for it. So here's the thing, okay? Um, I used to have everything playable. I had every vanilla league except Russia and Belarus playable, plus England level 10. That save was insanely slow. I mean, we spent 30 minutes at the end of the transfer deadline in January just swapping over from the window being open to the window being closed. And once we spent 30 minutes waiting for it to progress one day, that's when I thought, no, this cannot be. We have to do something about it. So, um, uh, the referee was busy. I would say they got stuck in. What did you make of the tactical? It was fascinating. Uh, but yeah, cool. That's good. That is a save. We're gonna have a cheeky save, and that is the end of the episode on YouTube. So I'm gonna click stop recording here. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. This was CLG FC episode 101. Come back for 102 in just a little bit. Until then, see you then.